11 everywhere at the Little Rock Vietnam Veterans Memorial on this Sunday evening. And we are just past the midpoint of this nice long weekend. Hope your Memorial Day is shaping up pretty nicely. Thanks for watching. I'm Denise Middleton here with Raven Richard, and we dealt with some downpours earlier today.
Yeah, those pop.
New details in the aftermath of 5 deadly crashes in the state, all since Saturday morning, including 3 in Garland County. The first happening yesterday morning on that dangerous stretch of Highway 70 near Lonsdale. Around 7 a.m., a head-on crash killed 1 person and involved as many as 5 victims. That's according to the Lonsdale fire chief. Then around 2:30 on Mountain Pine Road, just north of Hot Springs, a person died in a motorcycle crash. State police confirmed the death but have not yet released a report on that crash. Meantime, state police have posted a report on a crash on Interstate 30 late in the afternoon. Shirley Cooper of Hope died. Edward Cooper was hurt when their SUV blew a tire and sent them rolling off the highway. The couple's dog remains missing, and police are asking travelers and those close to the highway to keep an eye out. It's a Doberman-Weimaraner mix named Highlight. It is friendly and microchipped. Edward Cooper was taken to an Arkadelphia hospital. Around that same time, back in Hot Springs, a car hit and killed a person walking on the sidewalk on Central Avenue at the corner of Hobson Avenue. Police tell us the driver somehow lost consciousness and crossed the road, slamming into a motel, causing her car to flip. The victim, Michael Wicker of Hardy, was hit and the car careened off the building. The driver also went to the hospital. No word yet on her condition. And a 5th deadly crash took the life of a Batesville man early Saturday. State police report Billy Varela died when his motorcycle missed a curve on Highway 25 in Independence County. Also, here in Little Rock, a police call for a burglary turns into a homicide investigation. It happened on West 11th Street. Officers got the call around 6:45 last night. They found the door to the house open. Inside, the body of a woman in her 60s.
Right now, we don't know the cause of death, but based on what we've seen, we are investigating this as a homicide. Number 12 of the year.
Well, this afternoon, police found a Fiat reported stolen from the victim's address. The people in that car were taken in for questioning. So far, no updates on any arrests. And detectives also looking for the man they say held up the Firehouse sub shop on Rodney Parham last night. They described the robber as black, 5'9", wearing a dark sweatshirt with a white bandana over his face. They also say he had a handgun. The victim told police he ran off after grabbing the cash and didn't appear to get into a car. Police hope video surveillance turns up more clues once it's processed. Back to Hot Springs, where police there are investigating a murder tonight. They found the body of a man inside an apartment at the corner of Oakwood and Central. A spokesperson says detectives still have to process the scene and have not announced a cause of death. They also couldn't identify the victim just yet. Elsewhere this weekend, the signs of celebration and honor as we head into Memorial Day. One scene is at the Arkansas Fallen Heroes Memorial. The mobile tribute to the state's fallen military members is set up in Maumelle at Lake Willestein Park. Each flag and card represents an Arkansas service member who died in action since September of 2001. It'll be in Maumelle through tomorrow before moving on to the city of Green Forest in northwest Arkansas next month. And young people from across the city upholding a tradition at Mount Holly Cemetery in Little Rock. Dozens of kids helped plant flags this morning. They planted 474 flags for the veterans buried at Mount Holly, serving as far back as the Revolutionary War up through the Iraqi conflict. Volunteers have also been busy all weekend at Little Rock National Cemetery, planting flags there since Friday. Topping national news, a lockdown has been lifted after a man started randomly shooting at people in a Houston neighborhood. At least 2 people are dead, including the suspect. CBS's Marley Hall has details on how it all unfolded. Well, police say they don't have a motive yet, but they aren't ruling out anything, including the possibility that the suspect was targeting police. And elsewhere in Texas, searchers found 2 more bodies along flooded streams today, bringing the death toll across the state to 6. Searchers found one body near Austin and another today in the town of Comfort, Texas. It all comes after days of torrential rain and severe weather. South of Houston, flooding along a river forced the evacuation of thousands of prison inmates from a correctional facility there. Neighbors helping neighbors. They say that's one way to keep crime down. Just ahead, see how one Central Arkansas community is getting local businesses in on the act by making them part of the neighborhood. Well, there's something to be said for a good, strong network of neighbors. Crime goes down when everyone is looking out for each other. The city of Benton has found that can apply to businesses, both large and small. THV 11's Rolly Hoyt talks with police there to see how it works. You know, the department has been doing this for 8 years now, and not to be outdone, neighbors and rivals in Bryant also have a Business Watch program as well. They obviously don't have a panther on their stickers, but for more information on how to sign up, we have a link on our website, thv11.com. Well, if men are from Mars and women are from Venus, guys, you're going to be pretty close to home this weekend. The red planet is as close as it's been in the past 11 years. We're talking within 46.8 million miles of Earth, according to NASA. It will be visible with the naked eye for much of tonight and tomorrow night. Now, by mid-June, Mars will become fainter as it gets farther away from us in their orbits around the sun. NASA says Mars will be even closer in 2018, coming within 35.8 million miles of Earth. Wow. A growing outrage tonight after a 4-year-old falls into a zoo enclosure and is dragged around by a gorilla. Dramatic cell phone video of the incident has been posted. We'll show it to you and also hear why animal rights groups are angry the gorilla had to be shot and killed. Welcome back. Another busy weekend on the campaign trail for 2 of the 3 remaining candidates in the race for the White House. Donald Trump, the presumptive Republican Party nominee, focused on the military and veterans while speaking at the annual Rolling Thunder event in Washington. It's a gathering of thousands of bikers on the Washington Mall. This event did not draw protesters as several recent Trump rallies did in California and elsewhere. Meanwhile, Democratic Senator Bernie Sanders continues to campaign ahead of the few remaining primaries left on the calendar. He ripped into Trump, though, for backing out of a proposed debate earlier this week.
I think the American people should be very concerned about somebody who keeps changing his mind, not only on this debate, but on virtually every issue he's been asked about.
Well, a Trump spokesperson repeated the reasons for deciding against the debate, saying Trump didn't feel appropriate debating Sanders since he likely won't be the Democratic nominee. Democratic frontrunner Hillary Clinton took the weekend off from campaigning. The Cincinnati Zoo opened again today, but its gorilla world is closed indefinitely. A 4-year-old boy got into the gorilla enclosure yesterday and was hurt. An endangered gorilla had to be killed, and that has sparked some protest. CBS's Jamie Yukas has the latest, including dramatic video of this incident. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, or PETA, released a statement saying the gorilla enclosure should have been surrounded by a secondary barrier between the humans and the animals. Now, the zoo says it's reviewing its security around the enclosure. The boy went home from the hospital today after being treated for non-life-threatening injuries.